Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. The jewel is rumored to have held Ebony's mother up as she knelt before her. Only you can stop my daughter from being cast out. And they said the jewel say, no, 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 no. Mama, you cannot bow before me. You cannot kneel before me. They said she used her two hands and held her by the shoulder and asked her to wake up. No, 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 no. That she really resisted that event that was about to take place. You know, they said a head that is determined to bow cannot be forced upright by strength. That was a heavy reality that unfolded in the palace when Ebony's mother, a woman of age, respect, and dignity, chose to bend her knee before the jewel. Okay, it was a scene that carried the weight of centuries of culture and clash of pride and desperation, the tension between honor and survival. It's not a small thing. They say Ebony's mother did not kneel out of habit. She did not kneel out of ordinary respect. She knelt because her heart was bleeding for her daughter, because shame was hanging over her family like a storm cloud, because she believed that in the jewels rested the, last hope of reversing the tide of tomorrow's second action. Her voice trembled as she said, only you can stop my daughter from being cast out. Those words were not just a plea, they were the cry of a mother who could see her daughter slipping into disgrace and reaching out to hold her from falling. It is not a small thing as we are hearing, but what shocked everyone present was not only the act of kneeling, it was the jewel's reaction. The jewel could not bear it. She immediately bent down, her own hands reaching to lift the woman up, her voice breaking as she said, no, 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 please don't kneel before me. Please rise. This is not an act of respect. I cannot stand. You are a mother. You are older than me. You are the one who should be honored. Please, I beg you, do not do this. Do not do this. They say she was begging. And you see, that is the difference between the jewel and Ebony. That's the difference. The jewel is somebody that, knows what to do, how to do it, what time to do it. Emotions doesn't control her. The jewel could not see that happen from an old woman and all of that. And we heard, though, if the information we are getting is correct, they said there's this woman who right there, because this whole thing happened right there in the palace. And there was this woman who was saying something when they were leaving, the jewel and the other group, they were leaving. And one woman was saying that the mother has come down to beg. They should have allowed her to kneel there after she has been supporting her. And they said the jewel now said, no, that's not right. That's incorrect. It's an old woman. And every woman has the right to support her child. That who told them that the mother is not talking to Ebony? That the woman is talking to Ebony. Ebony does not listen. That even when they were together there in the palace, that the woman will say whatever she wants to say. Ebony will go and do whatever that Ebony wanted to do. Now, the moment was thick with emotion. Those who watched felt the weight of tradition and humility colliding. The jewel's words were not just politeness, they were the raw truth of her heart. She has always been known as a woman of grace, one who does not rejoice in the downfall of others. Seeing Ebony's mother, a woman who once walked into the palace with head high, now reduced to, begging on her knees, cut through her deeply. It was not a sight she could withstand, and that was why she did what she did. Ebony herself was weeping uncontrollably, nearby, her body shaking as she saw her mother brought so low. She had caused the embarrassment, yet her mother was the one begging on her behalf. It broke her even more, and her cries filled the hall. Elder said, Ebony has been crying so much for up to, in fact, this, the thing is that when something is happening to others, you think that it is happening to them, it might not reach you. You have to prepare yourself, especially when you're not doing the right thing. I remember last year when, Jewel was having that problem. She was arrested. She went to explain her side of the story. In Ibadan, they arrested her. These people came online, they were dancing. Everyone was happy and all of that. But you know, the rain falls on both the just and the unjust. That was what happened to our Joel at that time. But everything our Joel went through that time is the same thing that Ebony has been going through for the last couple of months now. Things have been rough with her. Her relationship with the Lion of Odua have gone so bad. It's just that, you know, there is a way they put, you know, they put appearance, especially when it has to do with engagement. They go out together, they laugh in public and all of that. But the relationship has been very, very terrible. It's been cry upon cry upon cry upon cry. And I think one of the reasons why things have been like this is because she cannot control her emotion. This whole thing that the mom is begging and everybody's begging now, if she hears today, that the Lion of Odua has bought a house for, you know, Dr. Sapphire, it will start crying again, will start making trouble. She will confront the Lion of Odua, she will confront Dr. Sapphire. So if you have that kind of mindset, a lot will go wrong with you. And that, I think, is one of the biggest challenges that Ebony is facing right about now. It's like she just cannot control her emotion. She's always in that place where she wants to oppose and all of that. They said the Jewel's hand trembled as she kept trying to lift Ebony's mom up, repeating, as in, please, please don't kneel to me. I am not the one you should kneel to. I can pray with you. I can stand with you, but do not kneel before me. Her insistence showed both her humility and her discomfort. She knew that if she allowed this movement to continue, it would be misinterpreted, twisted into politics, seen as her triumph over Ebony rather than her compassion. For the Jewel, honor means balance. She has always understood that power in the palace must be handled with care. To accept the kneeling of Ebony's mother would look like she was basking in her rival's humiliation. That was not who, of course, that wasn't what she wanted. And of course, you all know that that is not who, you know, the Jewel is. They say the atmosphere was just suffocating, okay? Ebony's sisters were sad. Everybody was angry and crying and begging because, you know, they needed to do all they needed to do, because if it, we are, well, a lot of people are hoping that the meeting they're about to have today, the Lion of Odua will retrace his step, because if he does not, and tomorrow they go and hang that palm from there, it will be almost like the end of it. Maybe after that palm from them, we may not be able to do anything about it again. Well, me, I'm wishing Ebony all the best, because me, as I am, I don't backs over people's downfall. My own is leave our Jewel alone. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.